Hello and welcome to my channel. By the way, with Jignesh Modi, we are here with episode number 2. We are going to cover leadership during lockdown. So, just to have a small introduction of myself, I am working as a head of product development in one of the IT company. I am handling around 40-45 people under me. I will be sharing my experience of leadership during this lockdown period of around 2 months. So, leadership is a term which is being largely used, and there are a lot of articles around the world, a lot of videos around the world, a lot of trainings around the world available. Every leader has some or the other tendency to handle the situation, to handle the team. But the current situation is little bit different. This situation has made leaders also to have some kind of training to analyze the situation and to ensure the team is motivated and the team is working and achieving their targets. So this situation is little bit different than how it used to be before COVID-19. On positive side, I will just discuss about some opportunities I got during this period and how I handled the situation, how I worked towards achieving some targets decided by the organization. So the first opportunity was to manage entire setup of work from home for my team and for the other people also working in the organization. So I was working with my HR team to arrange the same, and it was really nice experience because suddenly you are into a challenge or an opportunity where you are handling questions of the team, you are managing infrastructure, you are ensuring that each and every person is having good internet connection to work from home. So all these things have got a good amount of learning for me as I was involved actively in all those situations. It was a great experience to manage all these things and kind of resolving queries of the team. So second important point was to set up a monitoring process. Of course, we had quite a few monitoring processes like stand-up meetings, regular follow-ups, a system of tracking task and project management system. But the main thing is now the team is working remotely. So how to track everything? So we started setting up good processes. So one term I heard is check-in but not check-up. It's a really important term. If you understand it really well, and you have, as a leader, you have to really implement that term. You have to give tasks, you have to take stand up, you have to monitor. Of course, those things has to be done, but continuous hammering to a person who is working towards achieving a target of the day will impact a lot on their efficiency and their output. So of course you have to check in, you have to see what tasks they are working on. At the same time, you can't keep checking up where they reach, how they are doing in entire day. The third important point is to be in touch with the team. You have to be in touch with the team, you have to be available on all the medium of communication. You also have to ensure each and every team member is in right mindset. I was attending one webinar and I got one very good input from someone who said just put up a video note to your team. Because you are working on remote places, you are not seeing each other. A video note is a very good medium to ensure and to pass on your message, what is going on, how things are going, how the team is performing. All these things you just gather some points and do a video recording and send it to your team. That really helps. I personally tried this and that has helped team a lot. Basically be available in all the communication channel you have. That's very important. Your team member should be able to reach to you by any medium at any given point of time. That will give them a very good confidence to work with you, to align with your vision. Your team member likely to face some kind of issues which they were not facing when they were working from office. Now they are working from home, they might face issue with VPN or any kind of hardware issues. As a leader, you should be available to solve any kind of problems, or even if you are not able to solve it personally, you should know how to get that thing sorted for your team member. So this is a very important point. You might need to brush up some of your skills which you know, or you might need to have a list of people who can provide those kind of helps. A leader with vision always leads team in right direction. As a leader, you have to create a vision for yourself as well as for your team so that they can follow it, they can get trained about it, and they can go into right direction to achieve a common goal for your organization. If this kind of vision, achieving this kind of vision requires special skills, as a leader, you should create pointers, you should create list of things your team can go through or your team can get training for. There are a lot of online courses available. So it might be a technical, non-technical, or maybe a personal development or a time management. These courses will definitely help your team to achieve a larger goal. Motivating team and team bonding is very much required at this point of time. You might need to go for arranging some online games for your team, or maybe creating some sessions and pass it on to your team, or maybe yourself you can train your team or get some sessions done for the team. That will really help them and keep them motivated about working with you and about working with your organization and achieving long-term goals. If you are working in an organization on middle management or a senior management, you should be transparent on both the sides. You have to be transparent to your juniors as well as you have to be transparent to your management about the work being done by the team, and at the same time to junior about the policy changes or about any decisions being made by the management. This transparency is very important and it will boost the confidence of your team towards you and towards your organization. And now we are on the last point, but very important point. For a leader, it is really important in such kind of crisis or in such kind of situation to be very positive. Positiveness is very important. Your mind should be positive, your actions should be positive. You should be able to act really fast on any kind of situation. Under COVID-19, the world situation, the nation situation is getting changed on every day. Every day morning you get up and turn on the news channel and you will get some or the other news, some or the other policy changes. So it is difficult to cope up with, but as a leader you should be very positive about the situation, very positive about the conditions happening around. Follow your hobby, follow your passion about studying, or read a lot about the situation, read a lot how you can motivate your team. These things will really help you to lead your team through this crisis of COVID-19. So if we conclude in a short thing, it's really important being a leader. You have to be positive, you have to handle the team well, you have to keep talking to the team, you have to be available at any given point of time on any communication channel. You have to make some kind of monitoring process to monitor the work. If you feel that your team member is not well, just pick up the phone, inquire about that team member, ensure, give some assurance to the team member that don't worry about it, we will handle the work, you take care of yourself. This kind of small things will impact in a big time, and that will boost the confidence of your team, and you will start getting a very good output from the team. So this is all about the experience I have during this period, as well as some of the articles I have gone through. I hope these points will help you to improve your leadership. If you have any input about this topic, or if you have any kind of questions out of this video and you want to have longer discussion, just follow me on any of the social media, drop me a question, and I will be available to answer your questions or have kind of a conversation to take one of this topic ahead with you. So thank you very much for watching this video. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. We all will get through this situation. Be positive.